The event had all the trappings of a Hollywood movie premiere, big shot producers, paparazzi, and a theater packed with VIPs. The only difference? The stars at this soiree were not the actors, but rather men so inspiring, California legislators were standing in line to shake their hands. William Maynard, Richard Wright, and Tony Garcia are all veterans of Easy Company, 506th Airborne Division, an elite unit of paratroopers who fought some of the biggest battles of World War II. It's not every day you can walk into a movie theater to see a film based on your life, but that's what these World War II veterans were invited to do at the Sacramento screening of the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers.
I was wondering, sir, you need an extra hand?
Based on the book by Stephen Ambrose, the miniseries chronicles the experiences of the paratroopers, from training camp to D-Day, from the Battle of the Bulge to the ultimate capture of Hitler's Eagle's Nest. The production values are tremendous. More than 10,000 people worked for 10 months to create one of the most ambitious made-for-TV movies to date.
Really, we used the vets and said, what was it like, you know, being there, and how did you behave in this situation, and are these true, or is this not true?
A band of brothers is what the men of Easy Company became, all volunteers tied together by a sense of duty to one another and their country. William Maynard explains why they decided the paratrooper's life was for them.
Those boots shine, you wouldn't believe how well you shined them, you know. And the rest of the uniform, too, with your cap, with the wings on it, and the whole bit, you know. So you knew you were in a different kind of an outfit.
Through extremely rigorous training, the cream rose to the top, and the men of Easy Company gained a sense of pride and determination.
You wanted to quit, but you would, hell, there was no way you were going to quit, because all these other guys were doing it, and you had to do it too.
On D-Day, Easy Company's skills were put to the test as they dropped into Normandy, just ahead of the amphibious forces. Bill Maynard's first combat drop would be his last.
I got hit the first night, and I ended up in the hospital. Well, I came down and I landed all right, except I either hit a landmine or something, and I fouled up this leg.
Richard Wright was a pathfinder, one of the paratroopers who dropped in ahead to leave beacons to guide the rest of the troops.
Personally, I'm anti-military. I'm strictly a peace-loving person. But in volunteering for the parachute troops, I thought that was the quickest way to get things going and get rid of the evil presence.
After the show, the veterans and VIPs were treated to a party complete with the sights and sounds of the wartime years. For veteran Tony Garcia, the evening brought back a flood of memories.
It shook me up. Yeah, let's go. A lot of my buddies never made it.
Actor Doug Spain plays Tony in the movie.
Tony Garcia II.
Filming was no easy task. The actors went through the rain and sleet and all the rigors of boot camp to create the most authentic scenes possible.
The great thing is that I got to go home at the end of the day, and Tony didn't, unfortunately.
And what's remarkable is we've stopped shooting 10 months ago, and the actors still call the veterans once a week. I mean, this is not just a project where you get paid to go to work. It's truly, I really believe it's a labor of love.
When all is said and done, the veterans are happy to see their stories brought to life for a younger generation. But how well does the movie capture their feelings about what happened?
It's pretty authentic. It's a little loud compared to what we did, you know. You don't holler at one another when the Germans are right there, you know. So you're very quiet about it to get their attention. But no, it's authentic. It's pretty authentic.
War is not theatrical, and the things you saw in that thing are more than true. But then the embellishments that the theater adds to them, I think, distorts for me. But if it brings a historical significance to what we did and shows people that you can't settle things by shooting each other, that the voice must go on.